The third race of the day, maybe like race 11, 10, whatever for the week. I am in P6, which is a good spot to be in. Looks like I'm with a bunch of other. Last race I was in, it had a lot of B drivers, which indicated that my C driver rating is getting closer to a B driver rating. But with those skilled drivers, what it also meant was collectively they were faster than me, and I actually gridded 13. Ended up moving up to P12 before the start of the race, which meant somebody in P1 through 12 dropped out. I finished 10th, able to capitalize on some other positions, and overall it was a good race. Starting out P6, that's a good place to be. I've been driving relatively consistently. I've been doing a good job today, not getting rattled. My goal is to stay calm, drive my line, stay consistent, and minimize mistakes. And as long as I can do that and not get rattled by the other drivers around me, then at the very least I know I drove my fastest race. If that means that I move up positions, great. If it means that other cars behind me are faster and more consistent, they earned it. Like that, Will Stop was faster through the turn. What I didn't do is get in front of him and try to block him. For what? So that we can both put our, be at risk and of not finishing. It's good to pay attention to, the line that I want to drive, be aware of the other cars around me, because I do have to be on alert in case I need to have an evasive maneuver. But typically those evasive maneuvers also are costly. So I'm looking forward to this. I've been doing pretty well today, just consistency wise. I do get the jitters at the beginning of a race, so I tend to take a few deep breaths. I rub my hands on my lap a lot. So that was a good sequence. Obviously I'm carrying more speed than Sir Bastard. Sir Bastard is a faster car, qualifies faster, and I've raced with that car before. So if they end up having to pass me because I'm slower, then so be it. But I gotta be careful not to get rattled. Life Lover SS apparently had some Red Bull and caught wings. So I just noticed that I had my eyes behind me as I was watching for how quickly Sir Bastard was going to come up behind me. And that was pretty dangerous because it got me a little bit rattled, and that's how we lose positions. So I'm pretty pleased with that lap. We were able to capitalize on multiple mistakes. doing it by just being consistent and driving the line. So I'm having to breathe deep again, just to make sure I settle back in and not get too excited about the fact that I've moved up 2 spots. That was a good corner. I saw him coming up behind me. Kudos to Springer 1994 for not taking me out. He's gonna try to come up on my inside. He seems faster, so you know he's earned it. So I gotta give him the room for it. Sir Bastard has not earned it just yet. So as long as I maintain my line and don't do anything erratic, I may stay faster, and if Sir Bastard catches me, then they earned it. Definitely pleased with this race so far. I've moved up 1 position, but more importantly, I've been very consistent with my driving. And for the day, this corner right up here, I've done pretty well. I don't tend to do well with that corner, so I focused on it earlier in my qualifying drills. If you're interested in that process, you can check out the earlier video for qualifying drills. So we're doing well. We're in P3 right now, but I have to remind myself to stay settled. I do get nervous, I do get excited, and my heart rate does start to increase, which it did. So I gotta remember to breathe, relax my fingers. Just drive my line. Going for a podium right now. Podium being first, second, or third. Pretty pleased with this attack. And even if, you know, podium doesn't happen, it's still a very good outing. And I've been able to minimize mistakes and capitalize on the errors of my fellow drivers. Springer's being a little bit conservative. I tend to do the same thing when we're bringing it home because I don't want any mistakes to happen. So, hey, we got a podium finish. So that was the goal for the week. We finished third overall, started off in 6th place, and that was my prediction which was if I can get my qualifying times to the point where I start on the grid at 4th, 5th, or 6th, it gives me the opportunity to move up 1, 2, or 3 positions. So I started off in P6, moved up 3 positions for a podium. Clean race, stayed consistent, stayed calm throughout, feeling pretty good. So we're going to get in here, congratulate our winner for a good race. I'm also going to congratulate Springer 1994. For a nice pass. Very nice pass. So I shout out Springer 1994 and Sir Bastard. Good race, congratulations. That was some clean racing. Oh. I did not congratulate the right winner. And alright, so we got from Brewman. Got a shout out, so we need to shout out Brewman. Thank you. Probably waiting for a good thank you. Nice. So that was a good job. It was a good finish, and you know, the drills today worked. I am going to do another race here. Next race will start within the next 6 to 8 minutes. Hopefully we'll have a better qualifying time. That'll tend to happen. The race group that I'll be with might even start me off in P1, 2, or 3. And that gives me more of an opportunity to move up 1 or 2 spots for a win. So that's when it gets exciting. But I did hit the goal for the week. I'm feeling pretty good. If you want to see the qualifying, I did post my qualifying drills for the week to see how I pick apart the track. It's not too involved. They're kind of long because I do a lot of laps. But it paid off. So I'm going to sign off for now, sign back in for the next race in about 6 to 8 minutes. Thanks for hopping on.